Have you ever been in songwriting hell where you're just looping the same section over and over and tweaking it? This has happened to me a lot, especially in areas of the song where I'm not an expert, like if I'm doing drums, for instance. And back in the day when I first started trying to do everything myself, um, and just looping and like trying to create these drums that sounded realistic and over and like wondering why it wasn't sounding good and like uh yeah, I mean, like I was picking samples that weren't good. I was picking like a workflow that wasn't good. Like I wasn't a drummer or couldn't play that well at all, and or still probably arguably, but back then like zero experience programming drums, and so I would just take forever like trying to get these drums to sound good. And I feel like the same is true with any instrument. Like you can just take forever trying to get it to sound good or to sound like a part that you want. Like, especially when you get to the mixing phase, you start making decisions that, oh, what if I add more reverb to this? Or what if I add more delay to this? Or what if I add a filter to this? Da, 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 da. And like all those things are good. But I find that if you make those decisions earlier, like when you actually use that sound, then it will help inform you which sounds to add later. Like to not overproduce. Like you make that sound like a produced sound, and then when you get to this phase right now, which is where we are, is sort of going back, checkerboarding the production. Here, we're in step 4. We are in step 4 of the 7-step songwriting checklist, and that is the production. So we're gonna go, and if we have more tracks to add, we'll add them. For me, I think it's going to be more just checkerboarding what I have, trying to figure out like where the bass needs to cut out, stuff like that, and then also adding maybe some transitions. And then I have this idea too for when I mix, and this is something I don't think I've ever shared. So stay tuned. I don't think I've ever shared this on the Get Songs Done channel, actually. Um, yeah. And so let's, yeah. So if you want to get the checklist, there's a QR code. If you're watching this on TV, just take a photo or hold your phone up to it, and then you should be able to grab the checklist. Um, and if you are here, feel free to say hi in the chat. I know it's late over there in the States. But I just wanted to get this done today. I want to go ahead and work on the production because tomorrow I'm going to come back and as you can see, step 5, which is vocals. So I'm going to redo the vocals tomorrow and then properly mix and master. But we're going to kind of pre-mix today and just make sure that our sounds are up to par. And if we feel the need to add another sound, that will be what today is for. So it should be a pretty short stream, but I am going to go ahead and try to add, hopefully I'll have time to add the bit that I was talking about, and as something that can help keep listeners listening and keep your mix interesting. And I've never talked about it. So just hang tight. I know you have to stick with me, right? Or fast forward if you're watching this later. But yeah. Let's go into the show here. And I realized like this song is completely silly and cheesy, and I came up actually with some more lyrics last night, which I'll probably just move around some lyrics that I have and add the verse that I added, or just it's really just 2 lines. Feeling stuck, like you're like I'm sideways. What the fuck? Don't put your food on my plate. Rise above, don't let them choose your fate. Show some love, say what you appreciate. Take it, only got you so far. Your concern left you behind these bars. What you say and what you are is too far apart. What you did and what you do is who you are. You got this, but what about me?
was, what you say and what you are is too far apart. What you did and what you do is who you are.
All right. Okay, it is a song. It's a song now. And we did this in, I guess, 3 working days. And we have gotten our working time down, the live stream time down, and the working time down. So, and this is developing into something. The way that I think about this is doing music 1 hour a day. Because after about 2 hours, I think, your creativity just kind of like wears off, and you do become into this like analytical mode where you start cycling and doing things over and over again, repetitive things. And so I think the solution to breaking the endless tweak cycle is actually just setting a timer. So in this case, I've got roughly an hour to get this done, to get the arrangement sounding a little bit better than it is, figure out where the bass needs to cut out, and and then get ready. So, and the reason I like to do this is because if you take this day to do this step, then the next day when you come in, your track is sounding better, and it makes your redoing the vocal performance even better because it's like already on a finished track and it just sounds like extra good. And so it gives you a little more confidence when you're doing the vocals again. All right, so let me, all right.
Like you like I'm sideways. What the fuck? Don't push it from my way.
So these lyrics are going to change. So what I did here, so I have basically two different bass parts. I had this one, that, and then I had this. It's the same, but just like a different patch. So I think, let's see what this sounds like with no bass, just out of curiosity. We can have it. So I think maybe it's a thing like this. Like maybe it comes in for just like 2 bars. Especially since I know what the new lyric is. So I mean, all right, so I think it's just a matter of dropping out the last bar so that there's more impact when the bass comes back in here. And so these I'm treating kind of like a loop already. And we threw RC20 on here. And so I'm thinking about just maybe I'm curious what it would sound like reversed. So I'm just gonna do like a bounce to new track and just see what this sounds like and then reverse it. And audio, reverse audio, and then I'm curious. I don't know, because it goes with what I did like already. Maybe I don't need to reverse. Maybe I just did it. Undo reverse audio. Okay. It actually goes well. So maybe just a little bit of... If it just cut out a little bit, just glitched a little. And that sounds like a job for Infiltrator, right? Cannot see my screen. All right. Infiltrator. Probably out of date. Let's see here. So let's throw it back on. Let me throw it on here and just see. And we're just going to look for like a glitch, beat match, glitch, beat stumbler. There we go. Hmm. I am live, right? Okay, sometimes I just forget because people don't show up till like an hour into the stream usually. Or the next day, I guess. Yeah, okay, something like this. What is it doing over here? Why is it not doing anything? Okay. Okay, this is like the wrong pitch. Okay, so what do we have going on? We have pitch here, and it's definitely going to the wrong pitch. That works for me. Okay, so let's compare the two. Whoop. So this was the first one. Okay, I need to turn this down, I guess. All right. Yeah. It's just like a feeling, right? It's just there's a lot of glitching going on. You don't really know what it is. You don't know what that sounds. Okay, so we're just gonna put that then here, and I think that's it. Maybe somewhere at the end. Right before the ending. Something like that. Okay. And what we also need to do is send pretty much like, there's only a couple of instruments here, but we're going to send them all to a subgroup. And we'll just call this ints. Okay, and then we have this track here. It's definitely too clean. Okay, so we just need to figure out what's the best way to mess this up, right? Best. Is it more infiltrator? Let's do. It might be. Infiltrator may be the cheat code to whatever it is that my life is right now. Can't see the sign. Can't see. Where's the other one? Here, I'll just do this. All right, and let's change it to destruction. I don't hate that. I feel like I gotta.
Taking notes only got you so far. Your concern led you behind these bars. What you say and what you are is too far apart. What you did and what you do is who you are. Taking notes only got you so far. Your concern led you behind these bars. What you say and what you are is too far apart. What you did and what you do is who you are.
Okay. All right. So I don't even know what it's doing. Doesn't matter, I guess.
Taking notes only got you so far. Your concern led you behind these bars. What you say and what you are is too far apart. What you did and what you do is who you are. You got this, but what about me? You got this, but taking notes only got you so far. Your concern led you behind these bars. What you say and what you are is too far apart. What you did and what you do is who you are. Taking notes only got you so far. Your concern led you behind these bars. Taking notes only got you so far. Your concern led you behind these bars. What you say and what you are is too far apart. What you did and what you do. Taking notes only got you so far. Your concern led you behind these bars. What you say and what you are is too far apart. What you did and what you do is who you are. Taking notes only got you so far. Your concern led you behind these
Oh.
What you did and what you do is who you are. Taking down something got you so far. Your concern landed you behind these bars. What you say and what you are is too far apart. What you did and what you do is who you are. Feeling stuck, like your life goes sideways. What the fuck? Don't put your food on my plate. Rise above, don't let them choose your fate. Show some love, say what you appreciate. Taking notes, only got you so far. Your concern led you behind these bars. What you say and what you are is too far apart. What you did and what you do is who you are. You got this, but what about me? You got this, what you see is what you believe. You got this, but what about me? You got this, what you see is what you believe. Taking notes only got you so far. Your concern led you behind these bars. What you say and what you are is too far apart. What you did and what you do is who you are. Taking notes only got you so far. Your concern landed you behind these bars. What you say and what you are is too far apart. What you did and what you do is who you are. Feeling stuck, like your life goes sideways. What the fuck, don't? Feeling stuck. Feeling stuck. Feeling stuck, like your life goes sideways.
Okay, so now I just want to add some transition sounds and maybe a little bit of Jesus. Okay, good. All right.
Feeling stuck, like your life goes sideways. What the fuck? Don't put your food on my plate. Rise above, don't let them choose your fate. Show some love, say what you appreciate. Taking notes only got you so far. Your concern led you behind these bars. What you say and what you are is too far.
There's just something is off. It's one of these pitch ones. What is Twist doing? Over here. Can you like solo one of it? Yeah, it's this one. Works for me. All right.
But what about me? You got this, what you see is what you believe.
Okay.
Taking notes only got you so far. Your concern led you behind these bars. What you say and what you are is too far apart. What you did and what you do is who you are.
So when all right, so if you made it this far, I'm going to give you the thing that I promised. Okay, so there are the general concept behind what I'm about to do is, and it may not work, but is ear candy for your ear, or so that your ears don't get bored. And so it's a matter of adding in some transition effects. We'll see how those go. They may or may not work. And then also changes over time. And there was this guy who invented a plugin with another guy, and apparently it all fell apart. But the plugin concept was interesting. It was about making it easy to automate multiple effects at once, and it was within like a time limit, like within a certain beat amount, like every 8 bars, every 4 bars, 2 bars. So the idea for me was, let me take the song from this state with this high pass filter or low pass filter, and then to like a little bit, like a lot of reverb, to like less high pass filter, less reverb over time. And so I've realized now that you can actually do this in Melda fairly easily, but I haven't tried it in practice yet, so I don't want to do it that way. But then also, there's another plugin that came out not too long ago by Andrew Wang and Transit. Oh my gosh, I can't see. This is so embarrassing, really. I'm just trying to search. All right, it's called Transit, and it is made by Baby Audio, and it was part of like his collaboration with, or their collaboration with Andrew Wang. Andrew Wang. Maybe if I say it enough times, hi Andrew Wang, YouTube will realize, hey, we both make music, and we both teach music production, and we both are hard of hearing. So there you go. All right. So what we're going to do instead is, instead of using like presets, we're going to erase everything and start from scratch. And what we're trying to do is come up with 2 states that we're going to transition between. We'll have a verse state and a chorus state, and then we'll either transition to it like instantly or slowly over time. That's the way I think about this. And then we can do it with the instrument tracks. We can do it with the bass track. We can do it with the drum tracks also. Because it was really when this the plugin, I can't even remember the name of it. I think it was like Fader or something was the name of the plugin. When it came out, I was using it to mix every track I mixed. I also used Fader, and even if it was just making small changes over time, I think it like helps to make your mix sound interesting. So what we're gonna do is we can use something like a bit crusher. That'll be fun. Bit crusher. What else can we do? A chorus. All of these are very fun. Filter. Let's see, which one do we want to do? Reverb, spread, even. So let's do filter first. Let's do the 12. Then we'll do spread. And then we'll do reverb, I guess. And let's see what the utility is. Maybe you might need to like change the gain over time to adjust, to compensate. So, oh, there's a tone knob here. I wonder what that does. All right. So, and then the goal here will be to bit crush from, okay, 16-bit is the highest. It really should have 24-bit. Okay. Well, so what we want, I think, during... All right, let's just see what this sounds like. So this is all the instruments. Like the 4-bit, 12-bit. Why am I not hearing anything now? I probably need to update this. Oh, right. There's not that much going on. So once we get to the chorus, which will be here. So we want to start at 12 and we want to end at 16. Actually, we want to end with just the mix off, I think, is how we're going to do it. So there's a way to invert this. I don't remember what it is. I think it's Control, Option, one of these. There, right click. Okay, that's easy. So we want the transition control to be, I'm just going to manually do it so that, okay, whoops. Oh. So we're in the chorus, so this will be off here. And then the filter, we want the filter probably close to off. What I'm going to do is just change the cutoff, right? So we'll have the cutoff be higher. But we want to, there, we want it to be here. So once the chorus happens, it'll be opened up all the way, right? And the other decision we need to make is what does it sound like? I'm going to turn everything else off because I might be getting, here we go. So we want to know what it sounds like here. In this state. Like it should be there, right? Does it need to be darker? Oh, here. No, it needs to be low pass. Oh, I see. Okay. So I need to, I guess, I don't need, here, we don't need the mix motion on. We just need to, okay, that's why. So the mix is 100. And then we're in this state. So this resonance amount is affecting a lot of the sound here. Let's see. So I think maybe this amount here is pretty good for where we want to be. And then this resonance we can turn on. That actually can go with this, I think, actually. So we want it, but we don't want it as much. And then it will start here and then go the other way. So I want it to go, no, that's correct, I think. Do we want it to resonate more as it cuts off? Probably. So it's going to go, and then when it hits there, the only thing is I don't want, so I think I am going to also have the mix, I am going to automate the mix, but I'm just going to do like the mix is 100% here, and then as it goes down, it'll be like a natural curve out. So what is the problem? Okay. Okay. All right, I think I've used the wrong filter. Hold on, let's try this again. That resonance thing is whack. Because this should sound like, oh, I see. Okay. High pass. Okay, so low pass is what I want. I feel like it's doing the opposite of what it's showing. For sure. Like, why? What's going on here? Like here. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, I see. All right. So it should be like. Why? Why does it? It shouldn't go off like that. Okay. Welcome to Endless Tweakland. I think I just need to update this plugin because it shouldn't shut off when I hit the top. So anyway, I'm going to leave that setting for now and then go on to spread. And so this is interesting. So we can have it be here. Make it less wide. Okay, let me turn the filter off for just a second. Why does it keep doing that? Every time. I think it's this, maybe? It has to be, right? So let's do opposite. Okay. So you have stuff. The concept is that it won't sound like this in the mix. It will be a slower, we'll automate it over time. And then once the chorus actually comes in, it will just sound like this. So we're trying to get like, what is the, how wide do you actually want it? Something like that. Oh, whoops. I wasn't all the way. So you can't. Okay, and so that is the chorus state, and let's add like just a tiny bit of reverb. Let's do. So what I kind of want is like just a little bit of this on the chorus. Just do a teeny change, like from 25% to 18. So like just over time, it just sounds like it's getting closer. And then we're gonna just go over here and see if it sounds louder or quieter at the beginning. Like here. Like after you do these two things, it sounds louder. So what we're gonna do is automate this so that the gain is minus, well, I would normally do dB. All right, anyway, something like this. Yeah, there's dB. Okay, so we're gonna do like -5, which should make it twice as quiet when it's all the way up. So we could do maybe just a little bit more, -8, and call it a day. It might be a little, just a tiny bit too much. All right, and so something like this. So now it doesn't sound crazy loud when you turn this up. And you're changing a lot of things at once. And so let's give it a shot, and let's put this at the beginning and automate this bit here. So like I want a lot here. So we'll have just a bunch of it at the beginning, and then we'll shut it back down like instantly here. Whoop. I said instantly. All right, like that. So we have that little intro. Maybe even something like that, just over this. So, and then we can take it, and then we can just like slowly over this time have it go up, but not all the way, and it will only be here. So you're not hearing the difference. And then this part here, we kind of want it to just be to jump. So. And then just have it drop back down. Well, here. Not bad.
You got this, what you see is what you believe. Take it out slowly.
think it's just a little much, and what we're going to do is kind of maybe just ramp it up to where we are to give it some feeling. And it's just all this like real subtle. You're automating so many things at the same time. Oh, and this filter's off, so let me turn it back on. That would help a lot so you can hear more what it is. Let's see if it's too much over here. Yeah, so this is cutting off way too low still. All right, so let's bring it back up to like something we can hear. So you're still like too much. All right, we'll get there eventually. All right, why can't I go past here? There we go. So we could have it where this rings out. Just go down. Do the same thing here.
You behind these bars. What you are is too far. What you did and what you do is who you are. Taking notes only got you so far. Your concern landed you behind these bars. What you say and what you are is too far apart. What you did and what you do is who you are. Feeling stuck, like you're left sideways. What the fuck, don't put you through on my blade. Rise above, don't let them choose your fate. Show some love, say what you appreciate. Taking notes only got you so far. Your concern landed you behind these bars. What you say and what you are is too far apart. What you did and what you do is who you.
Okay, and there's like a lot of weird resonances and stuff, and I think it's just from having Infiltrator on there. So we're just gonna do EQ it and make sure we take care of whatever it is on this thing. Yeah, here's a resonance. It's poking. Okay, let's see who it is. Okay, cool. All right, so that hour that we scheduled is wrapping up. So let's do that. Let's just double check any more resonances. This one. then I'm seeing this one also here. Let's do a high shelf and have it do the same thing. It's like a lot of weird high-end information, so I'm actually gonna just roll this off actually. I don't usually just do this, but I think it is. It's just that 45 and 18 out. Maybe I need to do something to control that a little more. The high end is kind of out of control, I guess, because of the infiltrator effects. So yeah, but
you behind these bars. What you say and what you are is too far apart. What you did and what you do is who you are. Feeling stuck, like you like on sideways.
and then tomorrow we will redo that. We'll add those extra couple of lines and move some of this verse over to the other one, and then also I'll do a similar thing with the transit, probably on the drums, and also update it so that it's working properly, because it just shouldn't shut the sound off as soon as you put it all the way up to the top. So we'll get that fixed. And yeah, so we did it today. We did. What did we did? We did this. We haven't got all the transitions in yet, so we need to do that. We can throw some transition effects in there, although I'm not sure with this song that we need it, because it's very bare bones, and the transition effect might throw you out of the song. So we'll see, and we're kind of doing that a little bit with transit already. So maybe just adding the transit to the drums and then using that as a transition effect will suffice. And then and then tomorrow we're going to redo the vocals. So we have this whole thing to do. And if you want a copy of this 7-step songwriting checklist, then take a picture of your TV that you're watching this on and download that so that you'll have access to that. And we'll see you tomorrow when we redo the vocals. And we'll keep plugging away. We'll get this song done very soon. And if you need help getting your songs done, you feel like you get stuck, make sure you're subscribed and watch another video up here.